Hello, friends. Good afternoon, all of you. And let's begin for today's session of CIP. So I hope that all you people are fine and doing well. So let's also expect that you people are doing well in communication also. So as per the previous plan, we people when just decided to have a discussion on topic like entrepreneurship. So in today's session, we are expecting a kind of discussion. I feel that you people come prepared and we can have a thorough discussion over the entrepreneurship. So what can be the, let's say, challenges or what can be opportunities for we people? Because see, everyone, in fact, those who are just trying to get graduation or just completing their post graduation also, everyone runs in a race where we all people wanted to get a job only, and we feel happy if we are getting job, and then we can just try to settle down there only, and we cannot think beyond the limits. So that has to be somewhere we people can have, or we wanted to do something great, or somewhere there are other people also who can think of just starting some new startup business. They might have ideas also, but again, there are other things also that needs to be taken into consideration. That major question is of how you can raise the capital funding, and very important that there is always a risk which involves that if you fail, then what will happen, what people will say, and then how you can survive from the risk which you are going to take. So all these things are there in business or in entrepreneurship. So I hope that we people can begin with that. So basically, what that entrepreneur is nothing but someone, you can just take the meaning like that, who creates a business, a new business. So it can be business ideas, who can be maybe thinking in a different way, which can be having the analysis of market, where you people can think of needs, because we know that market runs on what, it does not run on sentiments or feelings, but rather it runs on the demand and supply. So how much knowledge we people take when we people are into the society, when we go into the market? So what things we people consider? Do we take it just for granted, or we people go deep, will have a keen observation? We are just thinking that what is right now, what was in the past, and what will be in the future. So if you think that if you have a vision, so if you are able to see that up to next year, maybe up to after 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, what will be the scenarios? Right now all the world faced this pandemic and lockdown situation, and still it is going on. And during that also there are new markets came into existence. Earlier markets were closed down, and people, there are some people who got a huge profit during this lockdown also, and there were people who just closed their shops, and they had to suffer a great loss also. So as a students of technology, how we people are looking at it, or what should be our vision when we people wanted to just grow, and after completion of graduation, job is going to be there, but see that another angle is there that we people can think of apart from job. Definitely all we people will try to get for a job, but after getting a certain experience of 5 years, 10 years, can we think in this direction to start something which may be into the rural areas? Because you know that if you're going to cities, you know that there is a lot of competition, and already there are so many businesses there. So can we consider which area that we people can consider, whether it can be maybe rural area or it can be city area? Based on that, what we people wanted to do, that uh, everything requires analysis and all those things. So for today's discussion, we people are going to have this entrepreneurship as a topic for discussion. So I will share the screen. We people will put our views here. Here, everybody, nobody is going to have a perfect knowledge, not including me also. So let's try to think over it. So I hope that my voice is audible clearly. And if it is clearly audible, then you people, someone just try to reply me with yes, or also
Yes, sir.
tell me, should we go with discussion, or this is a heavy topic, we should change it. Accordingly, I can plan. Is it okay to have discussion on entrepreneurship?
Yes, sir.
So if you require, you can take 5 minutes. You can just try to search some of the information on this topic, ideas. Very important. Only information is not. We can come up with ideas also, and we'll think. Everybody can think of different ideas, different businesses. We people can discuss here. So at 3:45, sharp 3:45, we are going to have discussion. This topic is going to be open for the discussion. So meanwhile, you people search, think. Everybody, you can just look around you. You know, when you people are thinking of business, so it shouldn't be initially you are looking for a profit, but you should look for problems. Okay, what you people have to look at, you people have to look at the problems. Okay, and if you find a problem, it means there is a scope to find the solution which other people are not able to find it out. So we can think in that direction, and we can go for. So you can think of the areas, whether it can be into agriculture, into education, into production, into services, into number of. We just try to think in. We should have diverse thinking, because almost 100 people, we people connect here. So at least we people should get 10, 15, 20, 25 ideas. We should get different ideas about. Everybody can think of his or her own ideas. Initially, we will talk about entrepreneurship. What does it mean, and what are the things and factors, pros and challenges, and then we will go for ideas. So attendance is less today, only 80 students are there. Okay, all right. So this is SHAF 345. So first of all, we just try to get the meaning of this word. You know that first of all, you have to be clear with the spelling of the word. It is ENTREPRENEURSHIP, and its pronunciation also you people have to understand that is not entrepreneurship, but it is pronounced as entrepreneurship. And the dictionary meaning, I will just put it here. It says the art or science of innovation and risk taking for profit in business. Okay, so this is a general understanding for all of us. So let's discuss this, what you people think. Understand, this is not for just limited time. We will discuss it thoroughly. So everybody has to participate, everybody has to express your ideas here. Is anyone going to say something or not? Or this topic is completely new and it is not appropriate for discussion? Is it like this? So at least try to tell what are the problems that is not appropriate, no content is there, or what it should be, what it should not be. Keeping silent, that is not a solution. Or we can change, we can do something else also. In the beginning, only we people have decided.
Hello.
Yes, Krishna.
Actually, I haven't lots of idea about the entrepreneurship, but as per my information, entrepreneurship is a concept of.
Let it be. This is new for everyone, so we'll try to discuss it in our own way. Okay, so I think that I just mentioned it earlier also. What happens usually after completing education, we people just try to go for jobs. For majority of the students, there are very less in percentage. I would have to say only 1%, 2% students only can think of the entrepreneurship, and again there is a lack of guidance in all those things. So why do you think this is the case, that everyone runs behind job and not thinking of the business? Okay, forget about entrepreneur. Instead of entrepreneurship, we will take it business. Okay, so you can keep in mind your as a starting a new business, new ideas, which is usually for profit. So a question, I will just begin with a question: why many of the students go for jobs and not they turn towards business?
Sir, according to me, the one of the major factor is the risk-taking factor. because once the business is on the business is going on, as an entrepreneur, he continues to make his calculation to grow his business. It may be competitive risk, financial risk, or maybe technological risk.
But you know that those who are already businessmen or entrepreneurs, we consider that business is always better than job. But still, on the other hand, we are not maybe prompt to learn something about entrepreneurship or to take information about it. So it is always there is a risk is always there. But even though there are very few who are ready to take that risk.
Yes, sir, that's what I'm saying.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, it is audible.
Sir, it is not about risk, it is about knowledge. We are not having a right knowledge about business or entrepreneurship, how we have to do something in a correct way.
What knowledge you are talking about?
About business. Do you know how to do business?
Yes, please elaborate.
What about elaboration do you want?
You're saying that many of them don't know about the knowledge. So, what do you know about that?
I'm telling that only, no, people don't know much about business. It is
So,
not
what
about
knowledge
risk
requires
involved.
for that?
How to do a business, how to sell a product, how to do marketing, how to package it, what is the pricing. There are a lot of factors involved in that.
That is also a point what Yashraj said. That is also knowledge of how to start a business and how to run it. That knowledge is also equally important. Okay.
Because we know how to by heart a page and print it in exam, but we don't have a knowledge to do to sell a product in market. What is the way? What is the distribution model to sell a product in market? We don't have a correct knowledge about this. Entrepreneurship is all about problem solving. The real problem that exists in a market, we have to solve it in such a way, efficient way. Efficient means I'm talking about in lesser cost in terms of money. We have to solve such a problem in market that is no one is solving, or if anybody is solving, then it is they are not solving in a proper manner. A person is called entrepreneur when he is capable of solving problem in the market that no one does.
Okay, we'll mention here that there is a risk taking capacity.
Sir, I don't think there is risk taking capacity. If we know what we are doing, and if we know what the gap in the market we are filling, then there is no risk. The risk involves when we doesn't know what we are doing exactly. By the imagination perspective, we build such a imaginative product that we think everyone will enjoy it. But when it comes to us only, we doesn't bother about that product. We are not at we are not interested in that product to buy only. When we see the perspective of a customer point of view.
Yes, that is also right. But how we can ensure that whatever the knowledge which is required, that is we are getting right knowledge. Sometimes it is not like that any businessman he is going to start business without taking any kind of information or knowledge. But in spite of taking knowledge also, sometimes there might be some gaps or lacunas. And because of that, perhaps maybe he or she can go into loss. So there is risk taking capacity, because suppose that certain amount that you have, let's say it is 10 lakh rupees you have, and you wanted to invest it on machineries which is required and the infrastructure which is needed. and based on that you are going to start, let's say, a particular production of, let's say, manufacturing of pens. Okay, and after that you came to know that whatever the process you people have involved there, production is also there, but in the market there are already so many pens. So what different the features that you are adding into of that category of pen, and why people are going to buy all those things. So all those things are there, and in spite of your knowledge, in spite of you studied everything, and then you are going to sell your pens into markets. And on the other hand, there may be in beginning, initially nobody's going to buy your pen, so you have to struggle there, your marketing strategies, your how you're reaching to the maximum people, and how you are just persuading them to buy your pen, how it is different than other pens in the market. So these things involves, and in spite of all your efforts also, if your pen is not getting sold, in that case uh, a kind of risk is there, I feel like this. So if you think that there is no risk at all, in that case see what knowledge you're expecting, that again is very important. If there is no risk and if your knowledge is perfect, then everybody could have done this.
But everybody doesn't have the right knowledge, sir.
Okay, okay.
And sir, you gave example of pen, sir. Why we have to create a new pen? Already such a number of brands are already there in market. Why have to go in that competitive market only?
Okay, so which are innovative. So entrepreneur has to be innovative. Already, I think innovation word is here. So innovative. That is what we people are. We want ideas. So innovation. So can we discuss? Can all of we can put our ideas here? What are the new areas here that we
Sir,
can just?
sorry to say, sir, but I feel personally, I feel entrepreneurship is not about ideas. I told before only, entrepreneurship is all about problem solving in the current reality market. What is the problem that everybody is facing, and how can we solve it in such a proper and efficiently manner that no one is solving it?
Okay,
Entrepreneurship is
so
about
if you're calling it problems, then it's okay. Problems, we'll consider it problems. So just look around us, look into our society, and just try to note down problems. Which problems we people are facing, our people are facing in our surrounding. Let's discuss problems. That's no
yes,
issue.
sir.
Hmm.
Yes.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir. During the discussion, I am hearing about knowledge. So I have some idea with one example. So I elaborate first my idea and then I elaborate my one example. So first is knowledge is the most important in entrepreneurship, and it is a riskable. No, when you shine in market, then definitely you should take a risk. So I have one example of Paperboat. Paperboat is a one of the soft drink company. What he do, he makes a paper bottles. Means in market already some more are present in soft that industry. So what paper boat company does, his CEO makes a paper bottle in the different manner. When you feel, means when you touch that bottle, you feel, means your heart, means what you think, you feel your childhood memories. Then paper boat company makes such that such type of a bottle, and they um, sell in a lowest price, means 10 to 30 rupees. So what citizen people feel that their childhood, and means this idea makes a paper boat company to such a means top list company. So when you makes a some idea in market, and when you do entrepreneurship in market, then you must know about that idea, risk taking factors and selling factors, and who is your end user, and what is their condition, and uh, what do you think, means that people, what do you think about your product. It is a must factor in the entrepreneurship. When you think all the factors in the entrepreneurship, then definitely your company becomes a millionaire billionaire list.
Okay.
This is the case, sir, because taking the risk in it is the way to create the opportunities in the entrepreneurship.
Yes, definitely. You must take a risk in entrepreneurship, this industry, because
Yeah.
paper boat also take a risk in the that industry because Thumbs Up, Coca-Cola, and some biggest company are in the racing. But paper boat he means make some different idea and with different showing factor means advertisement factor. It is a one of the risk taking factor in for that company to shine the market.
Okay, here we can have two factors like this, that if you're going for innovation, that will be fine, but it is not like that already. So if suppose that there is any already existing products like pen, if we have taken example of pen, and I think that Yashraj, you said there are so many pens, but there is always upgradation, or there is always research, or there is a new variety of things that you can bring into market. So it depends upon the person who is thinking, who is again that into that particular field, so that can decide. So if you are going to start new, that is fine, it is up to that entrepreneur whether he want to enter into new, totally new business, new area, or he can also modify, renovate, polish, and give it again a better choice to the customers. Suppose that already pen that you are buying, and that at the maybe 5 years there were different pens, today we have again different pens, and maybe after 3-4 years there are going to be different pens again. So it is not like that if there is pen, it means that only one pen is going to be there. But if you're already into the market, you should have research and development. I think that every company, they exist their department of research and development, and they try to upgrade their product. If you think of the cars also, so every few months later there is another model, there is another kind of different features they are adding. Even mobile phones also, you'll find that is not only one model that runs throughout the time, over the time. So new features, new things are going to be added in that particular things. But here as a entrepreneur, you are going to see that something which is innovative and that is for profit, and then you will have to just think over it. So there are two sides. One, if you want to enter into already set business, or already some products are there in the market and you are becoming one of their competitors, you have to fight a tough competition with them because they are already in the market. Or on the other hand, you are going to come with new product and you are going to make it user friendly and maybe popular among the people, so that you can earn some profit. We can just talk about some, as Yash mentioned, some problems or ideas. What you can call it ideas, you can call it problems. So what we can do, what are the opportunities? We'll talk here about opportunities. Already people mentioned challenges about these are the things, knowledge, because you know that during uh, schools and colleges, we people are just taught the syllabus only, not much beyond that. Okay. And there we are not getting even thoughts or ideas also that we can be entrepreneurs and we can start something like this. Let it be, but now we are realizing and we can learn it from other sources also. Internet is there these days, so we can think of. So let's think ideas, or at least areas we can finalize into agriculture, into education, or into maybe a production, or into, there are so many areas. So what do people think, where we people can have, if you want to enter into it, you should have a vision of 5 years, 10 years.
I think if anybody is facing problem regarding any product or something,
Hmm.
we should first we should search out the problems, sir. Then we can have a good discussion on how we can solve it efficiently.
Okay, so that's I'm talking. So what are the problems according to you, as per your understanding, what you see around you, what problems you find? Okay, we'll take off education. So what are the problems in education field? Not of your only, we can take education in general, from primary to maybe secondary to higher education. How the scenario is changing these days. Earlier it was school based, and you can just go to school and teachers used to teach you. But now you can just see that there are a number of online classes and tuitions and even a kind of schools which are coming. You might have heard about that number of paid courses are there. What we can do? What problems? Again, come to the problem. What is problem in the education sector? Or there is no problem at all? I just gave an example of education. You can take other sectors. Already I'm mentioning agriculture is there, production is there, again service sector is there, banking sector is there. Okay, finance is here.
Sir, I want to tell one thing.
Hmm.
Now some students told there is risk in business.
Hmm.
If we have to take a simple degree also, it takes our 22 years of life, and there is no guarantee of job, sir. This is the biggest risk that we are taking instead of business. I feel personally, sir.
Sometimes it may also happen because failed risks aren't always negative. They may be in case some kind of positive. Sometimes they provide most valuable strategies to us after failure also. So it may happen.
No, I told about only that risk-taking factor in job, because straightforward 22 years, if we take a simple UG degree also, straightforward 22 years are wastage, and there is no guarantee of job. Means anybody who tells me that risk in business, there is a lot of risk in job. This is the biggest risk. No
Yes,
one is talking about.
when you're saying risk, yes, that is risk. What you said, that is also risk. But you know that when we are thinking of risk here, biggest factor is that your hard-earned money. It can be, as I gave example of, suppose that you have 10 lakh rupees and you wanted to invest it, and suppose that in others or on the other side, if you are not getting any kind of return, so profit. So doing business, main motive is profit. So we are considering that yes, everything is will go as per plan. 99% will go as per plan, but we need to consider other side also. If not, then what? So that is the risk we are considering here. So
I
risk
told
is everywhere.
entrepreneurship definition as per my ideology, that in a efficient manner. Efficient means in a time, in less cost. I'm talking about. That is
Yes.
only entrepreneurship. In minimum cost, how can we solve the market problem? That only I told.
Yes, that
So
is
it
fine.
doesn't
That we
require
understand.
the
Entrepreneurship, we understood.
uh,
Again, what you said that it is problems. Again, we have to solve the problems. Again, we people have to utilize that minimum time, maximum production, minimum cost, everything we consider. Now here ideas we are looking for ideas, what we can do, what we can think, which are problems around us. We are living in society every day. We are maybe coming with number of people around us into society. Okay, so what are the problems of people?
but personally, I think if we have to start a business, we doesn't need a 10 lakh rupees.
Okay, whatever it may be. I just gave an example of 10
Start
lakh
from
rupees.
10,000, 20,000 also.
Yes, that's right. Depending upon what you're doing, it requires. So at least 10,000, 20,000 is also amount, na?
But sir, now we are holding 10,000 mobile in our hand. If I'm not wrong, everybody, then it is okay as a liability. We can spend thousands, lakhs of rupees on liability, but we are not ready to create an asset of 10,000.
Yes, that's right. Now move towards the next part. Find out the ideas, find out the problems, find out the what we can do with 10,000. Which are the ideas, which are the problems that we can begin with 10,000? Which are the some of the problems that we can solve with 20,000? Or which are there maybe up to depending upon your capacity.
Sir, I will give my own sir. I
Yes.
have one.
Yes.
In real estate, there are in business there are three types of need, demand, and need, want, and demand. The basic need is what is the human basic need, sir? First of all, if anybody is interested in here to discuss with me, sir.
Yes, everybody is interested. They wanted. They can also just take part here. So
Sir, then everybody needs homes to stay.
everybody needs
A home or a house to stay, sir. Shelter.
shelter. Is yes, home,
Sir,
food, shelter.
if you have to buy a new house, sir, then what you will do?
So it depends upon that person, what kind of income source and all those things,
If,
and how many resources available with him or her, depending
yes,
upon that.
it doesn't. I'm talking about. It doesn't depend upon the cash or something. I'm telling. If someone wants to buy a house, what he or she will do?
He will search a house.
House, sir, means anyway. How he will search? I will tell, sir, how the traditional way is what he or she will call he or her agent or there is a common agent, sir. Then he will contact the agent and agent will show the number of houses. I'm talking about the idea, how problem, how can we solve it and how can we create a business upon that. Then the traditional way is to call the agent broker and he or she will show us the houses and we have to select them. But nowadays all is shifting online, sir. Then what I'm is telling that we have to create a simple website, not so dynamic one, simple website, and we will take the houses which the owners are ready to sell. We will go there. We will take the 20 to 25 beautiful pictures, awesome videos of that, and we will simply post it on our website, sir. And we will do SEO and all about, and we will rank our page, rank our website, and through inorganic we can run our ads. If anybody in that area needs house, what he will do? He will search on first Google, sir. He or she will get our ad. Then if he clicks and he comes our website, we will see the number of homes we are providing. If he sees 10 homes in our website only, sir, photos, videos, then he will select two. He will contact us, sir. I am interested in this too, sir. Then we can show personally. We can show two houses to him. He selects. If we sell, there is 1% commission minimum. 1% from buyer, 1% from seller. We will take 1% only, sir. If we will sell 50 lakhs of 50 lakh home, no, then we will, as per 1%, 50,000. 1% 50,000 is our clear cut commission, sir. In that, tell me, sir, how much cost does it need? Max to max 10,000, 20,000 in creating a website and creating and running ads, sir. There is no need. There is no such a big problem, and already big players are in there. 99 acres, Magic Bricks. They are operating in high cities, means Delhi, Mumbai, but in cities, Solapur, example, they are not operating, sir, there. So there is a gap that we can fill, sir.
Yes, that is one idea that we can take note here. So such things we people can do. But as you have already mentioned, if already there are so many, or if you are mentioning the cities like maybe Solapur here, there are not so such kinds of clients or agents. In that case, we can think of that also.
No, sir, I'm not talking about agent. There are lots of number of agent. I'm talking about online. There is
Yes, so
no.
that is what I'm saying, that
Hmm.
as you said that
I saw
towards
many,
the
I saw many websites. They are there only, but they are not putting pictures or videos. What is the use? Their SEO is not proper. They are not doing correct advertising. If we do such a thing, then what does it cost personally to start a business? Sir? Nothing. Max to max 3 to 4,000, 5,000 in creating a website, and 5,000 in marketing ads in organic. It's over completely. And how can we grow? There is no limit, sir, in this.
yes, we people have the seen examples of Amazon is there and all other that maybe you have seen Ola, Uber and all those things. They are just running on only website and network only. They do not have their own shops and stores and all those things.
Yes.
Kind of that category this is. Okay, so what about here? I think that no girl students are talking anything, whether they're listening or not, I don't know. Might be just playing with mobile. Here we are discussing, we are not going to start any business or any kind of startup. Okay, so for speaking there is no any money required, so you can speak, everyone can speak, but this is important, everybody need to give a thought over this. Okay, so if you're coming here, your communication is very important, because how you're going to convince your thoughts or your product or whatever you are going to say. If you're going to keep quiet, how you're going to, people will come to you and they will listen to you. Okay, so communication, I mean not English. Okay, it can be regional language or it can be English. Depends upon the need. It can be English also. These days, you know that if you're coming to the cities, maybe Pune or Mumbai or everywhere, so mostly it is English.
I still think if anybody has a idea, but your show is not in comfortable position to speak in English, they can say their idea in whatever language they are comfortable.
Yes, yes. I'm saying your communication language is not here, but if it is English, in that case, we have to be ready with English also. Which I think that there are not much views here. Nobody is ready to open their ideas. Okay, being students of maybe technology, people can think how digitally we can start a business. Okay, so as Yashraj told it, that traditional way of looking home, it was through agents, and nowadays we can use websites and we can post videos and maybe photos, and so
I told a practical way that we can do it now.
yes, that, but we can think it other ways now. There are so many things, there are so many areas where we people can bring such kind of things, where we can use websites, where we people can use photographs. The same thing can be done with selling of cars and buying of cars also, those which are second hand. Okay, so that is also possible.
It is already going, sir. Second-hand market of cars is huge, sir.
Yes, it is going everywhere. So what you told, that is, you just said, you yourself said that is going on in Pune, Mumbai city.
I heard, sir. I heard about the second-hand market of shoes also, sir. They are also selling of cost 50,000 second-hand shoes.
Okay. So if you just be a seller, people will ready to buy anything. Okay, just try to understand. You just try to be in position or make your mindset that I want to sell something. People will be there to buy anything. So what you're, so as you're selling second-hand shoes, there can be maybe number of products. You know that around the streets, we people have seen the people are using the clothes also, which are the used or second-hand clothes also, there people are buying. So people are always there to buy. So you just try to decide, make a strategy, try to reach to maximum people. And here we can use makeup technology. Okay, so people are doing business in traditional way. They have their own shops and all those things, and so they have limited access. Okay, but you can get it connected globally also. So that is the benefit of the technology. We people can make it.
Our India population is more than 100 crore. We customer base is huge.
Yes, even then also, you know that though we are having like this big population, the maximum products that are in our Indian markets are Chinese, mostly electronics and all those things.
Yes, sir. More than 80 to 90%, above 95% products are Chinese.
So the problem again comes here that though we are learning, we are taking education here, we are just running behind the jobs only. And there is, in fact, it is the problem of education system that we can say here. We are not taught in this way, we are not thinking in this way. So we people are like this. Yeah, so you know that if the entrepreneurship or skills are taught from the school days itself, so from school days students should be taught to make something, make some crafts or make some maybe some.
But sir, I saw, as per my observation, Indian mentality is not ready to change, sir.
No,
As per
Indian
my
mentality,
observation,
it means that is because of
Indians are
surrounding. You
not.
try to understand because of surrounding. You know that if in my surrounding or in my area or maybe from my class, if there are 8 to 10 students who are thinking of such kinds of ideas, so my mind can be changed. Do you know that what happens around me? People around me, my friends or everyone is doing jobs, so I also happy. I do not think or I do not feel sad that I'm not into business or something like this. I feel it's okay. Everyone is doing jobs, so I'm also happy with the job. So that mentality will not change until and unless someone, those who are just thinking of business, they should come ahead and they should promote, they should support, they should motivate, guide others also.
No, sir, I doesn't mean in that way. I doesn't mean that about job or business. I'm talking about the technology. Indians are not ready to adapt new technology, sir. When the whole world leaves that technology, at that time we are adapting that. I'm talking about that.
So why does it happen? Why we are just using this technology when the whole world is? Because it is coming to us at that time only. Now we are not that.
Indians are not ready to change, sir.
It
This
is
is the
not like that they are not ready. If it is coming, they will adopt it. It is coming late and then it is adopting. If they are not ready to adopt, they will not adopt after coming maybe after that also. No? So they are adopting, they are ready to change it. But it is coming to us late. So you know that again you can talk about the latest network that we are struggling with 4G here. So in Japan and all other nations, they are using 7G, 8G, 9G, something like this.
Sir, internet is still available in India now. If 10 years down the line or 20 years down the line, if you said that, then I can agree, sir. Because the internet somewhat has everybody is accessing now. Now they can search on Google internet. They get the hell out of information.
This I'm talking in terms of technology, not in terms of internet. Internet is available.
I'm talking about technology only, sir. Now cryptocurrency is there. How many are there? Means they have knowledge about cryptocurrency. How many are investing in that? What is the perspective about that? How many students here know about that blockchain and AI, VR, AR? This is
Yes.
the
Yes, again we are going back to education system as a part of student. As a student, what the student will do, he will just think, or he or she is depend upon his or her teacher only. So whatever the syllabus is there, whatever the content taught to him or her, and what is the exam pattern, question paper pattern, that only we people will think. So if there cryptocurrency, it is not included in the curriculum, it is not taught anywhere in any school. If there is technology, I think that these are just at upper level. After when it is about to just out of date, that time it includes into syllabus, and then students keep learning. Syllabus is same syllabus up to 4 5 years students are learning, and when they go into the industry, that is of no use for them. Again they have to just struggle there for let's say internship is there or some experience is there. So these are the problems again. So we are again going away from that entrepreneurship.
sorry to say, sir, but here, how many students are there? 88. They do or do not know how to use Instagram or Facebook. Is Instagram how to use Facebook or Instagram? Is it included in the education system?
No, it is not
No.
included, but
Then
see.
everybody know. Everybody has an account on it.
So that is what matters here, your interest, because that is
That only I am
interested,
telling from the
no? That you know everything about that, how to share, and you're getting some pleasure and entertainment and joy. So if you're just going for just say like these technologies, first thing is that you're not understanding, you need to apply your brain there, a kind of maybe study required it, and because of that, you know that what is going to happen, they're not going to just learn here. And on the other hand, if you're just see as Facebook or Instagram, you said that is not going to be the things which requires a kind of lot of memory that you have to understand or learn something by heart or something like this. All right, I think that time is up and we should close here. A lot of participation I expected like this, but unfortunately very less students participated. I told it was a kind of open discussion and I was expecting a lot of new points, challenges, opportunities. But I hope that Yashraj, you contributed a lot. Your opinions were really I would like to appreciate you here. And again, here I would like to mention other students also who are about to start, but already they have said that entrepreneurship is not their area. But let's see, we are here to just discuss it and not to just perform any kind of entrepreneurship. So let it be, but keep working on it. Okay. So Aditya, Krishna, Yash, and everyone, those who participated here. So thank you for participating. If you have anything else, again, you can make small groups. I think that we were having like a huge group, but here may not be. Here there is a kind of discussion, so nobody should take it personally. Maybe some views maybe against of our opinion, or maybe someone is having different opinions, but as we people are part of democracy, we can accept their different opinions, and we can just try to uh, express our views. So that is part of, or that is core to discussion. Okay. In group discussion also, that is the same, that you people should not just try to force your opinion, or don't just try to interrupt other people, or just don't try to hurt anybody. But even then, if someone is there, we are not going to take it personally. So with this note, we'll take attendance, and in next session we people will go for something else. So I will take attendance from division A to number 1, 2, okay, 3 and 4 absent, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 absent, 12 is there, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Then 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 absent. Then 28, 29, 30 absent, 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35 absent. 36, 37. Then 38 and 39 absent. 40, 41 is here. 42 is present. 43, 44, 45, 46 absent. 47, 48, 49, 50 absent. 51, 52 absent. 53, 54, 54 absent, 55 absent. Then 59, 60, 61 absent. 64 absent. 69. Okay. So from absent numbers from division A are 3, 4, 11, 27, 30, 34, 35, 38, 39, 46, 49, 50, 52, 54, 55, 59, 60, 61, 64. And from division B, we'll go for absent numbers. Roll number 1 is absent, then 2, 3, 4, 5, then 6, 7, 8, 9 absent, 10, 11, 12 and 13 absent, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20 absent, 21, 22, 23, 24 absent, 25, then 26, 27, 28 absent, 29, 30, 31, 32 absent, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38 absent, 39, then 40, 41, 42, 43, 44 absent, then 46 to 49 absent. Okay. Then 51 to 55 absent. 56, 57 is there. Then 58, 59, 60 absent, 61, 62, 63. Then 64, 65, 66 absent, 67, 68. Then 69 absent. Okay, so I think that here are some students who are connected, but they are not joining with audio. So roll number A50 connected Jivan Koi, but not connected with audio. Mahesh Patil is also here, A55, but he is also not connected with audio. Aparna Lokre B19 is there. She is not connected with audio. And B40 Shreyash, I think that he is always like this. So he's not connecting with audio. So their attendance will not be marked. So option numbers from division B are many more. 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 19, 20, 24, 26, 27, 28, 32, 37, 38, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 46, 47, 48, 49, then 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 58, 59, 60, 64, 65, 66, and 69. If anyone is here out of these option numbers, you just try to tell me that you are here. Otherwise, we'll close it and we'll stop here. So thank you for joining today, and do join for the next session. But let's think what we can have in next session. All right, I will end this meeting for all. Should I end this meeting for all? Say something yes or no. So accordingly, I can do.
Yes.
It should be yes, sir. No? I want to end the meeting. So should I end it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Thank you.